Hi, it's Walter. This year my wife Amanda, who's never fired a gun, decided she was ready to get her concealed carry permit. My permit had expired long ago, and I was ready to feel like a citizen again. So I taught her to shoot with a Sig Sauer Mosquito, and then came that heartbreaking moment that I had to tell her that you can't qualify with a .22 in Texas. She wasn't happy. She wanted one gun that she could qualify with, that was comfortable to carry and comfortable to shoot. I'm a guy. That made no sense to me. One pair of shoes I can see. One gun? No. So we tried every gun that I had, and none of them fit the bill. So we go to the gun show. What we found, based on the concealability and the comfort of the grip, was the Walther PK380. We ended up buying one the same day at our local Academy sporting goods store. Cost about $400. Now the model we got came in a Walther storage case. It included, of course, a PK380, one magazine, not my favorite number, a nifty disassembly tool, a manual with lots of good information, and lots of things you would think are common sense. And this. I understand that all guns now are sold with a lock, but this one says do not use on loaded firearms. Well, this cable would go through the magazine well or down the barrel, so how could you use it on a loaded firearm? If any of y'all do manage to use one of these on a loaded firearm, please let me know how. Now, I got it home and started to play with it a bit, and I started to wonder why it was $400. It has no decock lever, no slide release lever. It's got no key safety. It's got no magazine safety. It's a polymer frame. This is a pistol stripped down to the basics. I couldn't even understand how it could be imported legally. Then I took a look at the action on it. Let's see that again. This gun is not simple blowback. Am I behind the times? This is the first time I've seen a 380 with a locking breech. That explains how the slide can be so easily manipulated. You don't need a heavy spring. Now, I'm an old Walther man. This is the gun I qualified with the first time, and I've carried it more than any other. But I will tell you that comparing this to the PK380 is like comparing an M1 Garand to an M16. There's just nothing to compare. The PK380 is just a pleasure to shoot. Her first day on the range with it, Amanda went through the standard Texas qualification sequence and scored a passing 186 points. That's not bad at all for somebody who's just started to shoot this year. All right, 5 shots in 10 seconds. Go. While I still believe that every man ought to own a white-handled pistol for formal occasions, I'm seriously thinking about getting myself a PK380 and putting old Reliable into semi-retirement.